So on the back end, we have implemented all the required authorization and authentication. So, so as you can see for blog list, we don't have any authorization, and we could directly get all the blogs because any user can should be able to see the blogs, like either it is admin, super admin, or a reader. He or she should be able to read all the blogs. Now, as it comes to creating the blog, you can see we are getting 403 forbidden because we need authorization for this. So let's try this. So it was a old token, so it is not like able to get that authentication. So let's see. So this particular so I have already added few users which have like super admin role and all. So you can see when we get the credentials for it, we get the access token and the refresh token. So if I provide this JWT token for creating block, so that particular user had the like for creating the block, it should be either admin or super admin. So that particular user had that detail. So that's why he is able to get the uh, that's why he is able to create the block. So if you want to see the list of users, so these are the users and their roles. So like Suyesh has admin role, Fijan has both super admin and admin role, whereas Maya has only reader access. So if we try like if Maya wants to create it, then she won't be able to create the blog. So let's try to get it from her. So the name is the username that we need. So, so and for the password, this password is encrypted, but we can also this user is being created by me, so we can see the password for it and get the token. So you see the access token and the refresh token for that particular user. So let's try to take this and create the blog. So let's update it. So now if you see, you get 403 forbidden for that particular token because that the user is not authorized to fetch or create the blog. Now similarly we have all the endpoints, and if we want to fetch anything on the blog that is used by the front end, so like to fetch any particular blog with the name first blog, if we have it there or not, so you can see it returns all the details of that particular blog. So similarly we have yeah, sorting for date and time, so you can see all the blogs as per the creation date. So this is the last blog that we created for the first title first, and similarly we can search all the blogs that has been created by any particular user. So we can see we can created these blogs, and similarly we can check for others. Now blogs is fine. Now for creating any user, so for this, if we try with Maya's credential, who is a reader, so she is not having that access. Only super admin can add it. So for now, that is the case. We could have like so we could have a sign up option where any user could have access to create account, check password. So we were creating a user. Okay, this is a role. So we can create role for any particular user. So let's create a user who should have access to admin. So admin is created. So actually we already had admin, so we could have used that. And but if we want in future to add any new role, we could add it from there. And, okay, I think yeah, this one. So, so let's say any user who is signing up can create their account. So let's say Rajesh is trying to create an account. So let's say password Rajesh, and any security questions he wants to check. We would have a list of questions from where he could pick any one, and he could provide the answer to that particular question. So now you see the user is created even though the role is not created for him yet. So we will add the user to that particular role. So let's provide the token, and we have Rajesh and admin role. So we are adding him. So we got 200. Okay, that means the user is added. So let's see the list of users. So we can see Rajesh here, and we can see admin is added to that particular user. If you want, we can add a multiple role for him. So if we want him to be a super user, so super admin, so we could add that particular role as well. And if we check again, we can see he has both the roles like admin and super admin roles. Now thereafter we can once the user is created and the role is assigned to him, then he can use his credentials to get all the details. uh, Now only user with super admin or admin role can create any new blog. So that's all on the backend side, and for the front end, we can continue on the React.